So let's think about church online. And this guy, his name is Mark Dever, he says this: the church is the gospel made visible. The gospel made visible. And that means that when you look at a church, you're supposed to see something. That is, you're supposed to see people, but people gather to God through the gospel. And so the question is, what do people see when they look at your church? What do they see when they look at your church? This guy is Tim Keller, this botak fella, and he's preaching in his church, Redeemer Presbyterian Church in New York. And a long time ago, someone asked him, hey, how come so many Asians go to your church in New York? And that's true. Actually, 49% of Redeemer is Asian Americans, people from Korea, people from China who go to his church. And he said, well, I guess when you look in front on the stage, you'll see him, but you also see this Chinese girl playing the piano. He says that's encouraging because they don't just see a white guy, but they see someone who is like them, looks like them, serving God in this church. And that's what they see when they look at his church. This is my church, and this is what people see when they looked at my church 3 years ago during lockdown. They'll see a video that was recorded in a studio. So they record the sermon online, they'll record the worship online, and they'll view it on YouTube. But then when they turned up on Sunday, they'll see this and they'll say, hey, how come so different one? That is, the Sunday church experience seemed very different from the video. And that's why the church decided to move to live stream just a year ago. So people watching online would get a more accurate, more faithful picture of what actually happens in church on Sundays. And so when it comes to church online, you can do two things. You can present a poster or you can open a window. And a poster is kind of like this lah. It means you present a very nice looking picture of what your church is like. And people can be drawn to it, they'll come to your church. But then they might say, hey, how come so different one? And maybe a better option is to open a window. Let people see what it actually is like, even the struggles. And actually, they get an impression that all this is real. You know, the people are real, the gospel is real, God is real, because the church is where the gospel is made visible.